Now Carr. This one swung out to Williams. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And here's a Louisiana native from the town of Jennings. It's Travis Etienne. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Lawrence. Looking downfield for Jones. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson to Debo. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, it's Kamara. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Carr now on first down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Now a play fake. Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Carr going to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. In motion right is Thomas. On 2nd down, Kamara. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Carr. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Over the middle, and there drills a diving catch. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10.
At their own 37. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Man open, here is Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars are back within a score.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the 1st half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill.
Now inside the 25.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Got him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. Carr going to go on 4th down.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The final shot here before half for Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through.
It got his man, complete.
Down the left sideline.
And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grabbed the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back to the huddle and play the blame game because because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Lawrence going to throw again. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
He completes it to Ridley. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Lawrence. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Here's Lawrence.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Travis Etienne.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing his car on third down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what they did there, dialed up the pressure. He felt it all around him, and they were able to get to him before he could deliver the ball cleanly.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Now Carr. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Now a 3rd and 6. Here's Lawrence to throw. Forced out to his left. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a...
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And he's brought down all the way back in the end zone. My goodness, that's going to be a safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the 4th quarter tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon, and not only do you give up the lead, now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy with time starting to become a factor.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually choking Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st down, Carr. Open man downfield is Hill. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a play fake. Carr. His throw incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And some room to work. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
116 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And as this drive began, the offense had to be thinking touchdown, knowing the situation. Even after that loss, touchdown still on their minds. This is a one-possession game. A field goal doesn't do them a whole lot of good.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys...
Touchdown, Saints! Adam Prentice from 4 yards out. And the Saints will add to their 4th quarter lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Carr. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. And a touchdown apparently not Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Saints are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now inside the 25. Alvin Kamara.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Saints use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Looking downfield for Jones.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. A final shot now for Lawrence.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll just...
Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, been a long way, real long way, and it's still that way, still that way, still that way, still broad day, live that way, drill that way, came a long way, real long way, been a long way, real long way, and it's still that way, 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 still that way. Eastside Johnny, pull up with the mob, real John Gotti. Grinding from the bottom, blood on my hands, ain't no dirt on my body. With big body, block, it'll be a real big problem. Whole lot of prize, that's something you don't know nothing about it. Still that way, you ain't built that way. I been more in pain, way to broad day, really short fuse.